There's how about a waltz here? The Tombigbee Waltz in the key of G. Real simple waltz here. This is a waltz that I learned from a fiddle player named Bob Bernard. Bob had an organic farm up there in Lake City. He had a little commune, actually. A bunch of people working that farm back in the 80s. They just did the harvest gathering last weekend. We opened the stage on the barn stage there. And I've been playing tunes with Bob for a long time. Bob Bernard. He plays nothing but waltzes. In Waltz Hour, yeah, the infamous Waltz Hour. Yeah, so they have this music festival up there called the Harvest Gathering, and Seth Bernard, his son, puts that on, and Seth has taken a lot of fiddle tunes off of me since he was a boy, and I got a lot of fiddle tunes off of Bob since I was younger, and that's a big festival they have up there now. There's about 4,500 people show up, and this year there were 93 bands on 4 stages. So over the years, as an electrician, I've rewired that entire farm and then designed and built those stages and wired them and directed some carpenters up there. And so I got a big part in that festival, and we were up there last weekend and had a good time. So here's an old Tombigbee Waltz, and I learned from Bob. Tombigbee River is in northwestern Mississippi. And I traveled across that river when I was 14 years old on a steel bridge. And I looked down, that river was way down there, and I kind of looked back in the rearview mirror and seen this white cliff, and there was about a 100-foot drop from the edge of the land straight down to the river, and it was all white chalk. It was the strangest thing I'd ever seen. I got over to the other side of the river, and I stopped and got out of the vehicle and just looked at it, because I'd never seen anything quite like that. Tombigbee River. And then years later, Bob says, hey, I'm going to show you this tune called Tombigbee River, Tombigbee Waltz. I said, I know that river. So in the key of G, it goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.